Hello guys and welcome to this video. I hope I finally nailed the game sound being low in the video because um, every time I think I'm turning the sound low so it won't be super annoying so you can just have trouble to hear me. Of course I don't speak up very well all the time, especially last time if you watched the Vayne video. I was very tired. Half of the time I was just don't know what I was saying. Like I said, I don't even have smite up. I had 2 charges up and whatever. Doesn't matter. Bit more awake now. I am slightly tired, but I'm feeling more energetic. I've uploaded quite a bit of Fiora, and I've even uploaded a pretty recent Fiora top lane game. But I actually this game, it's just fun. Wait, let me hide the enemy team for a moment. This game is pretty fun, and there's some weird picks going on here. Olaf support, and like he wanted, what did he want? I think he wanted top or jungle, and like the first 2 picks in our team were top and jungle. So he was somewhat upset, and I have no clue what he's doing. But he is getting the fade off, and he's gonna ward here, and we're gonna know actually that Rengar is probably starting blue or at our red. But like I've been standing here, so I kind of feel like I would know. I'm still gonna carefully check with the ward and take the long way around. Well, I guess I took a risk, but not taking a long way around. And apparently we're just gonna get a free red buff here. We have an AP since our mid. Yeah, 33 AP already. Fiora top. I'm up against Renekton. I'm seeing Renekton more and more these days, but I've not really, I'm not a Renekton fan, so I'm a bit biased, but I've not seen him succeed very well in any of my games. And even as old Fiora, I was never really that scared of Renekton. This new Fiora, like, I don't know, it should be about the same. Of course, he's gonna be pretty scary early on, but not like that scary. I'm gonna get some early trades off, because he's still taking minion damage. I'm winning this really easily. I get on his good side essentially. I don't have flash, I never have flash as Fiora, but I am gonna pick it up pretty easily. Rengar's gonna bother to flash for it. I was pretty dead at that point. And maybe he forgot that I didn't have flash or whatever. That's a level 2 gank, and basically before level 2 gank even comes in I already kill Renekton, so that's pretty bad for them. Wave's pushing against me, so I can just walk in. Renekton's probably gonna do the same because if he teleports, he's just gonna be zoned off the farm anyway. Mid lane. Well, I guess Kokoma doesn't really bother harassing Sin. I mean, if you're gonna play ranged into melee ranged, do what he's doing now. Just constantly keep harassing him. Look how difficult it is. And just a couple minutes ago, he was just staying still. Maybe he was just typing to to Renekton and Rengar. I don't know. No clue. You have whatever his name is, Echo in the jungle. Of course, pretty strong pick. I like playing him basically everywhere. When I dodge, so the strong point about Fiora is I can dodge or riposte Renekton stun and then stun him instead. If I play it well, of course it didn't hit the vitals in the last little stretch. And Renekton has pretty good sustain. That's why I think I brought like 5 pots and just a long sword after I from the first blood money I got. Rengar apparently hasn't backed yet, which is quite surprising. Parry versus Renekton pretty good. If you get the bad parry off though, like, it's gonna be pretty tough. But like hitting his vitals, really good. Especially with like the slow and the crit after, he just double dashes out. I mean, I wouldn't. If he'd gone back in, he might have been able to kill him. But he's choosing to play safe. Of course, he can because there's a lot of natural sustain. Also, he picked up cloth armor and potions. A couple less potions than I did. The cloth armor should give him a really, that's pretty strong against all Fiora like champions. Let's see, I choose not to because my Q cooldown was too big. It's off cooldown now. But yeah, if I just get like a good trade of like going on his vitals, predict that he will try and stun me immediately, like super easy trading. For Renekton, of course, he has to try and predict when I will riposte, which is probably immediately after the Q. But then, like, he would have to take a lot of damage and then try and attack, and I guess he doesn't have the patience for it. He misses the caddy minion. I'm just gonna go base because I think, yeah, Renekton teleported. And I can just walk in again. There's no use for me to just stand on the turret again. Both going for Black Cleaver. I pick up more potions, he doesn't. I just, you know, if you're gonna be harassed a lot in lane, just bring potions. It's like, unless it's like some super all-in character champion that doesn't like poke aside from that. Maybe, but still, like, almost always bring potions, I'd say. In the meantime, bot lane, I guess Spain is dead. Yeah. Olaf, of course, I imagine he's not really contributing. He doesn't have any items that I would consider useful. So but he also hasn't picked up farm, so I don't know. Maybe he's just trying to arrest with Q. No clue what he's doing. Mid lane Xin is just doing his thing. Well, Echo is doing his thing. Echo only level 4, while I'm, I think, almost level 6. I'm a bit far off still. But yeah, solo duo lanes are level 5, so he should at least be high level. Xin is level 6 now. Of course, I've been out of lane twice already. So yeah, I think Echo should be a high level, especially since he's a pretty good jungler. Xin gang, but Renekton counter gangs. Xin saved his Edo, so that's pretty good. Then he saves Echo, then Vayne comes in, and is Vayne gonna die again? Probably not, but she's gonna take some rest for trouble. In the meantime, top lane, no clue where Coker's mid lane right now. Top lane is just doing fine. I'm just letting the wave push against me because it's just really safe. I could try and like kill him with my ultimate, but I don't think I have ignite. I do have ignite up. I could try it, but he would probably just escape at this point, so I didn't consider it worth it. I just want to let it push into my turret, or preferably just before my turret, and just let me free farm there. And you know, build the advantage that way. And then maybe like it will be pretty easy gang for Echo to set up. And there's no way he can kill me on my turret, so that will be pretty safe for me. I think my scaling is better than my Renekton's as well. So a lot of things to take into consideration, but most of them should work out. I think like for the whole bot side thing, I might have just been standing here for the most part. Like if he gets the initiative in the trade, a lot of damage. And then I have to use my potions. I've been standing around just looking at the other lanes and stuff like this. Ooh, that's a bad flash. And even Vayne managed to pick up Lux. Wow. In the meantime, here just, you know, stuff happening. Not much. Nothing too exciting. Team doing well. Like just that little invade really strong. Vayne apparently still, though she has pretty crap support. Sorry to say it, Olaf. Still doing pretty well in lane. I'm you know it's Renekton. He got a good trade-off, and now I'm just trying to sustain back up. Renekton's trying to do the same, but he has a lot easier time of it. I do notice that I stand a better chance of winning this lane if I try and arrest him first with my Q combo, and then, you know, if I parry him, it's a lot of damage. Rather than, you know, waiting for him to trade on me. Here he's really low, so I figure I could go on him with my ultimate and stuff. He's dead. I'm gonna stay in here just to heal up a little bit. Though we don't plan to stay around. Don't know where Rengar is. And I think, yeah, he is teleport again, so I expect him to teleport back anyways, and then I have to use my teleport anyways. So there's not too much use for me in shuffling it out. I try just to see, you know, if forces teleport maybe. And once he teleports, you know, either like it depends on how if he tries to freeze it, I can just walk wherever, it doesn't matter. This was really lucky. Like we all saw it, we all pinged this. Like, dude, did you just see what happened? Like Rengar just walked straight right here when Echo is so low health. Of course, he has like ulti, but he won't like heal up at all. Also, like all the people in my team have mastery of their champions, like level 5, and I don't have. I think I'm level 3 with Fiora. So I'm the only one who can spam the emote, which was really kind of sad. So yeah, Renekton is trying to freeze it, and it's still pushing out to me. So, you know, not too worried about it. Can you just walk into lane, picked up Phage and some CDR. Renekton only has Phage, Ruby Crystal and Cloth Armor. Of course, he bought the Cloth Armor, so that doesn't build into Phage. While I bought a Ruby Crystal, I think, which of course does build into both elements of Black Cleaver. Still, the lane is essentially pretty even. Like, I have an XP advantage, and I'm at 20% CDR now, which is pretty big. I don't think Renekton has CDR. Can we see that here even? I'm sure there's a way to see the spectator mode, how much CDR he has, but the CDR is pretty big for most champions. And Renekton, of course, who doesn't actually use mana, should be pretty big for him as well. With the Fury system especially. Fiora, I do use mana, but like, especially since I don't use Flash, just want some extra CDR in the queue. Get it to 40%, you know, then you can escape ganks pretty easily. Here I mispredicted his stun, so I just blocked the E, which doesn't really do that much. Half HP, kind of scary. Let's see. Alright, I'm looking here right now. It's actually going surprisingly well here, and I don't really have anything to teleport. I considered teleporting here to this ward, but I didn't really think it would be worth it. Like, Echo survives this. I think Olaf will die for his troubles, but that's Drake for 2, I guess. Drake for 2, and Drake and Rengar for 2. In the meantime, top lane, you know, top lane's doing top lane stuff. I'm slowly building an advantage here, but like it's not really that big. Normally, once you kill someone once, you can immediately build that advantage. But of course, I died in the first time, and he came back with the same items as I did. And then from that point on, like the lane was basically the same. Renekton sustains a lot more easily. Here, I predict his stun pretty good. Might have come back in harder, but I'm kind of low on mana. I think it might have been doable. Yeah, Renekton, of course, in like long drawn out lanes, he's probably gonna sustain a lot harder than I am, because I choose to go Black Cleaver here and not actually Tiamat. Or Hydra, I guess. With Tiamat itself, there's no lifesteal. Here I W'd him, but I didn't get the stun. Like Xing comes in, I knew that, but I didn't really, you know, because he could just E away twice. I didn't really feel like following up, just because I didn't feel like it was gonna work. Then as of course, as he went in, not too worried until Rengar came in. Of course, I had to jump on Rengar as well. Call comes in for the dive. I take the aggro first, and actually didn't have enough mana to riposte. So I die. But you know, it's not bad again. Xing gets 2 more kills. AP Xing Sao is actually 7-1-1. Like it's ridiculous. Kog'Maw not really doing anything. The farm actually is quite bad in most lanes. I mean, even my farm is pretty bad. I guess there's just been a lot of action. He's gonna run with his ghost. I could teleport here. Rengar just showed up though, and I think I'm gonna teleport over here to discourage like people chasing onto these two, as well as being able to you know, if I teleport here, like, and they try and go and kill Xin even after he runs away, like that doesn't work. But if I come from the same direction, they have to choose to either go really deep, and you know, go past me, or just run away and like even it out. So that's basically the choice there. By now I have a pretty big advantage over Renekton just in terms of experience. Let's see, I'm halfway to level. Yeah, I have a level experience advantage over him basically. We both managed to get a Black Cleaver at the same time though. So you know, that's just that. I'm pretty confident I can take him at this point though. Like, because I get more hits off, maybe, I don't know, maybe Black Cleaver is better on Fiora. I guess it doesn't really matter, both have their armor shredded immediately. Hit level 11 and immediately go in. I think I should be able to do it quite easily, yeah. Am I gonna stand in the healing field? No, not even gonna bother, just gonna push it out. Sin is back in base, Echo is here. Bot lane is being ganked, but they almost killed Rengar. No clue where Pokemon is, but I guess he's just both left lane or something, or maybe Xin killed him. Yeah, Xin is a kill more than last time I saw him. A death more. I'm gonna start hammering away this turret. Let's see if Renekton chooses to teleport in. He does. I'm kinda low on mana, but I'm full on health, and I still have 2 level advantage. But the mana is a problem. I think I am just gonna go base. Yeah, I know, I remember. I'm gonna go base, and Renekton is actually gonna be bothering stopping me. I'm just gonna fight him. Because respectively I can. I think my ultimate is up in like a second or something as well. I don't really remember. But it went pretty well anyway. That's okay. I don't know. So I don't manage to escape the passive. I wonder if I had repulse stop. I chose to try and Q away from it. If I had repulse stop, but I don't think I should have repulsed it instead of lunging away. But still, you know, 2 people come, one's dead. Like Rengar, previous time Rengar came here. Ooh, just a little like. Xin was here when we killed Rengar, and Renekton now died in a tower dive. First time Rengar came in, I killed Renekton and then died. So every time people come here, I tend to die, but at least we get equal or more kills on me than that. And that's represented right now in both, of course, in the score. Very different from Renekton's. As well as that I managed to pick up a Tiamat, and he just has a cloth armor this time on top of what he already had. I'm still choosing to run. Oh, of course, I don't have teleport up just yet. Drake is up in the meantime, and I'm just gonna farm top, I guess. If Renekton shows up here bot lane, I can shove this pretty hard. Unless someone else is there to try and hold it, but then it doesn't really matter that Renekton is down here anyway. This team should be super quick at taking out Drake. Good attempt by Lux. Xin manages to pick up together with Olaf. Actually, Olaf picks it up. I think they might have been discussing whether that was a steal or something. At this point, not afraid at all of Renekton anymore. Last time I killed him. Last 2 times basically I killed him pretty easily. There's Rengar again. I managed to block the stun, but I don't get it reposted on anyone. I'm gonna manage to activate my ulti on Rengar. He's gonna Renekton. He's gonna take a lot of damage. He's gonna flash away. I can't really chase, but then Rengar is just kind of left doing nothing. And my Q, like I don't have flash, but I have 40% CDR at this point, I think. Yeah, 40% of course. On top of, I wonder if that was Facebook or whatever else. That you just heard. Sorry for that. 10% blue, 10% roots and masteries, 10% black cleave, 40% CDR. That's a very short cooldown. 4.8 seconds. Oh, 4.8 seems pretty long actually. Maybe this doesn't take into account CDR, I don't know. So yeah, a lot of CDR, and you know, at that point you don't need flash anymore. It's kinda good to have early game when you get ganked, but you know, Ignite is also really good. In lane as Fiora, and teleport is almost mandatory. Also as Fiora, because you're gonna go low in lanes, especially in the early team fight, in the early fights in your lane. Gonna pick up 2 turrets, and I think I'm just gonna roam mid where you know shit's happening. Pretty good fight by them. Lucian coming in. I think I just pushed this out still, just to see if anyone was gonna come. Echo manages to catch out Kokma. I'm flanking. Echo's still going hard. I managed to join up. Basically, I'm 3v1ing now, but I do a lot of damage when I hit the vitals of Lucian. Because of the healing field, I can tower dive for Rengar. That's Lux. Support Lux is being left there. No real wave though for a while, so I'm just gonna go bot. Shove that and continue split pushing. Pretty confident that if anybody shows up, I can either kill them or just run away at this point. I think we said, is it 20 minutes yet? Like, because you know it's kind of a face roll at this point. Xin is absolutely dominating his lane. Rengar is just not really getting into the game. He's doing, you know, like the last fight he played pretty well, but you know, 47 CS, all his lanes are losing. It's just too hard. Vayne is even, you know, with support Olaf doing really well, and even Olaf isn't doing that poorly. Three people here, of course. I pinged for assist, but my team was already pinged that they were gonna come. Set up the trap here. Super easy. Gonna get the healing as well. Gonna chase after. Pretty easy as well. Super low cooldown on Q. Angxing coming in at the same time. That should probably be a surrender vote because I don't see them winning this. And it is past 20 minutes. Yeah, there's a surrender vote. I guess someone left. Because it's a 3-4-1 vote, so that must be Kokma who left it. I guess. Doesn't really matter. So guys, yeah, I know it's just so many 3-hour video in a row, but I hope you enjoy anyway. If you liked it, please check out my other videos. And yeah, hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.